Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to I'm Devoted. My name is Brian Stiff, and I'm here with Saint Lemoor.
Going down, man.
What's up, man? Good to see you, dog.
Hey, man, it's good to be here. How you doing?
Doing pretty good, doing pretty good. We're actually at Good People's studio right now in Richmond, Virginia.
Yeah.
But Saint Lemoor, yeah, actually from Texas, right? Ain't it?
Originally, man, born in Dallas, Texas.
Okay.
Came up in Austin, man. But here, a Cowboys fan.
I am, yeah.
So,
I hope we do something this year, man. I swear, I hope we do.
we'll see about that. Yeah.
But anyways, you're an artist, right? You're a musician.
Yeah.
So how did you get into music?
Well, originally, man, I got into music because I was just looking for a way to express myself. I mean, everybody has their form of art or what they use to communicate.
Yeah.
And growing up, I was kind of having an issue with that until about around my sophomore year in high school. Where I really started kind of just freestyling, over beats. You know how to rap originally start, just rapping over beats. And coming from Texas, that's just a cultural thing that we doing down there. It's just
y'all got some of the greatest.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's just casually down there. Then I realized I was good at it. That's when I kind of decided to take it a little more seriously when I got to college. So.
That's good. And who were some of your biggest influences?
Man, no, from the beginning, I mean, I would have to say one of my biggest influences has to be Nas. You got to give credit this dude. Nasty Nas was like the dude that was like made me.
He might be the best rapper of all time.
He kind of gave me a little bit of my direction as far as where I wanted to go with it. Because you can go two different ways. In this hip hop. Ultimately, I mean, either which way you go, ultimately you gonna lead for the culture or you gonna feed into the mainstream.
All that hype.
That's where it goes. It's one or the other. There's no in between. So I mean, he was one of the biggest ones in as far as like representing that side of the game. But I can't leave it at just that. I got to go to the West Coast.
Yeah.
Ice Cube. Ice Cube is a huge influence for me because he just kind of came at the political aspect. You know what I'm saying? Public Enemy,
Exactly.
But Ice Cube came at it angry. So, I was a little, inspired by that.
It's frustrating out here, man. And music is a release.
Yeah.
So I definitely understand what you're saying with that.
Yeah.
That's what's up. And then, like, in your music, you got anything coming out? You got a new project actually about to drop, right?
Yeah, I mean, I got something bubbling right now. It's something called More Silence.
More Silence.
And the whole point of that is more so just embodying the power of silence. I think that you mentioned getting caught up in the hype. I think that a lot of times that we do a lot of talking, and all of this talking that we hearing ends up just becoming a distraction, and nobody's actually doing anything.
I feel the same, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel the same.
And so sometimes you gotta just sit still. You just gotta sit still, focus on the situation and plot out how you gonna move forward. People get caught up in what they're talking about too much. People love stories.
Yeah.
So I mean, I was just hoping with this project to just kind of get people to, kind of sit back and realize what's going on in front of them and, assess the situation. That's all.
Yeah, and even with like black people in America and people of color in America, I definitely feel like we do that way too much.
Yeah.
Like we do all this talking, all this complaining, but we don't realize we control a lot of what happens to us, or we have a lot to do with that. So do you think actually moving in silence and just putting in that work will be better for us? Like I just feel like it has to be. I don't know. I feel like it has to be.
I mean, I do think that it will. I do think that it's better.
Okay.
I think that a lot of the things that we do end up getting, infiltrated and corrupted and ultimately stopped. But why? Because everyone's talking about it.
Yes.
We don't have any sense of secrecy within our
code
community anymore.
Yeah.
And what is the worst thing about that is what really hurts me the most is to see that my own brother would literally take some money to give up that code.
Yeah.
That's when I realized that, this is the divide right here. This is what we need to work on right here. So, I mean...
Because it's serious. Somebody great just lost their life, over something so small. It's just... It's sickening. It's really sickening, honestly. But, yeah, it's tough. It's just tough. And now, with your music, who do you feel that you talking to in your music?
Well, in my music, I feel like, I feel like I'm talking to those who are ready. You know, I don't want to put any certain kind of a demographic or target audience on who my music is for, because I understand that, you know, ultimately my music is the quest for truth, right? And so you also got to understand, with knowing the truth, you got to understand that everyone is not ready for the truth. And so you can't expect, you know, a mainstream crowd to come on to something that they're not necessarily ready for. So I understand that, but when you say who are you talking to, I'm just talking to those who are ready or willing to be open to, you know,
a different mindset.
A different mindset.
Yeah,
they like to say
different frequency.
Woke. They like to call it woke now.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So like, yeah, I mean, just being open to something different. Like, those are the people that are gonna gravitate towards. And once that message grows through them, you know, we'll see it maybe on those mainstream levels. But you know, it's about the people. It's about finding the truth at the end of the day. I think us as a generation, we are on a thirst. We have a thirst for the truth because we find out we've been lied to for so many years.
Exactly. That's what I'm on right now. It's just like, I got a lot of work to do. Like, and I feel like if you don't feel like you got a lot of work to do, like, what type of man are you? You feel me? Like, what type of man are you? But with your music, what's next? You got anything else in the cookouts for 2019?
Oh yeah, man. I mean, definitely. We gonna ride this more silence a little bit. I like how we promoting it, how it's sneaking up on the streets, and we gonna ride that in. We gonna definitely have some singles coming in the summer. You know, I'm a summer baby. I love I love the sun.
Word,
you know what I'm saying? So
yeah, same here. I'm in June 28th.
You know what I'm saying? So we gonna definitely enjoy that, and we gonna have some drops, and then you might catch a little something in the fall. I ain't gonna speak too much on that.
Okay,
You know,
more silence.
So.
Word,
you know,
that's what's
right
up
now.
man.
We pushing that, man. So
okay. And how can people get in contact with you or listen to your music or check out any of your previous work?
Oh yeah, you can find me anywhere on morerecords.com.